Good evening, ladies as well as gentlemen. Boris here with some more Hearthstone Arena. What did I miss saying my own name? Papa Boris. Okay, let's do Warlock this time. Had a really bad streak lately, so hopefully we can fix that here. All right, got some quirky the Grand Tournament cards here. This thing, it's actually kind of annoying. It looks terrible on paper, and I guess it is pretty terrible, but it's like if the opponent leaves it alone, then you can just, inspire. You can use your hero ability and then attack with it and kill something. And if the opponent attacks stuff into it as a 2-drop, it'll probably take some things down. But who are we kidding? I think the Cobra is just the most logical move there. Okay, so Reach or a Demon. I think I like having this guy because he's good. He's not the best, but he's good to drop down with a Void Caller, and this Battle Cry is sometimes useful as removal, especially since Paladins are all the rage now. This actually gives you an out against all their minions. Do I take 2 of them? No, let's just take a Raider. This is kind of like the Floating Watcher, but not as good. But still, it's pretty good. It's a good endgame card. Alright, this is a really good 3-drop, so I'll take that there. Healing, I think, is good for the Warlock, even more so than for others. The only good card here is the Spellbreaker, and it's great because it's silence. Let's take some more healing. Okay, so Hungry Dragon is good, but I got a Dread Infernal here, so let's grab Void Caller. Taunt or Divine Shield? Both are tempting in their own right. This is certainly has a bigger upside, but the Taunt sometimes... I'm just going to take the Taunt. I think it's one of those things you just really need sometimes. Okay, let's just take a vanilla 3-2. Alright, this thing can be good, but I'll take a Stormpike Commando to have some more removal. I'm a bit light on that. Again, I'll take the heal over the Divine Shield. Only good card here is that one. Bad buffs are better than no buffs, but I really don't have any 2-drops here, so I'm going to just take a good one while I can. I think the Yeti's better than the Regent, so we'll take the Yeti. Ooh, we get a Legendary here. Unfortunately, nothing mind-blowing in this one. We could just play it safe with like a kind of inferior Loot Hoarder. Don't have any spells at the moment. I haven't been offered any to take advantage of spell damage. This is just kooky and fun. And then Onyxia, in the arena, Onyxia can be a game changer. Alright, we'll take her. Another Void Caller? Well, it's the only playable one. So yeah. Floating Watcher could come down off of Void Callers, which could actually be a bad thing in some cases. If the opponent kills your Void Caller and then they have just 4 damage, they can kill this as well. But if they don't, that can be really good. I'll just take a really good 1-drop. It's good to have a thing you can play on turn 1. Man, this game just really wants me to play with Silverhand Regent. So our Freshman Vendor gives me even more healing. I've already got 2 Farseers and a heal bot. Alright, fine. We'll take the Regent here. I mean, that can be a really strong card. Demon Wrath, I've tried it. Haven't really liked it. We'll just take the Argent Commander, which is much more solid. A second heal bot? How much healing do I want in my life? Versus getting another Infernal for these Void Callers. Yeah, alright. I'm hoping that 1 heal bot and 2 Farseers is enough healing for me. Okay, this gives me some more endgame. Do I need more endgame? Yeah, I could do some more endgame. That thing's pretty good. I like Crusher a lot, but at this point, is that too greedy? Well, these guys are just bad. So, do I take them just to be on curve? Because I have nothing to... Man, I really have nothing to play. I have 3 playable cards. Yeah, we'll take the Grunt, even though it's way worse than the Crusher, obviously. I think I just need to have something to play. We're kind of getting down to the wire here. Another one of these Regents. I'll just take a Yeti. Yeti's solid. Alright, Ogre is like the obvious good card here, but this has been a really weird draft. I've seen no Mortal Coils, no Dark Bombs, no Hellfires, no Soulfires, no Shadow Bolts. I mean, really, it's just amazing that I've gotten no removal. So I think I have to take Demon Fire just to have a removal card in the deck. Corruption over these solid minions. I gotta just take it because I need removal. Okay, I don't think I need another one of these, so we'll take the Knight. Mad Bomber, fine. Void Crusher. No, I think we're just gonna take a Matter Bomber. And oh, that's gross. Okay, that's it. Wow, am I crazy or is this just like really terrible? There was no removal offered to me except a single Demon Fire and a Corruption. So I have to make do with things like Argent Commander. Okay, there was a Demon Wrath. I don't know. I guess if I had known how things were going to turn out, I might have taken that Demon Wrath, but when I've played with it before, The fact that it's double-edged really screws you over more than you might think. And unlike Hellfire, it doesn't hit the face, so it doesn't have that kind of versatility that Hellfire does. Plus, it does 1 less damage to Hellfire. If the opponent has demons, it doesn't work. I don't know. It's just, I think I stand by the choice to pass on it. But man, I really would have liked some removal cards. All right, well, up against Sleepy Bear, so it's really important to curve out. I don't even know how this deck's gonna win if it doesn't play things early, which the deck is actually light on. So what is? Oh god, I mean that last thing I had with the Druid, that was a nightmare. And then this is just terrible. Okay, this could be a good value setup for me. So I got this guy who will die and pop out this guy, which is pretty solid. She has Zombie Chow, which is most unfortunate because it kills my 2-drop as a 1-drop and doesn't require her to lose the coin. So being able to kill my 2-drop and not have to lose the coin is pretty good for her. Snow Chugger. Crap, I have to life tap here. Unless I get a good top deck. Nope. Okay, so we're jeez. Okay, so now the Void Caller could bring down the other Void Caller. Of course, then that one will bring down this guy, but she can kill us with Polymorph, Flame Lance, or Fireball, plus a little bit of help. This is looking pretty grim. I think all around, missed it by 1 turn. All around, just a horrifically bad draft. I mean, the card quality was fine. It's just there was never any removal to a startling degree. Okay, well, we do get our big fatty, who will be frozen for a turn. Oh, joke's on you, I don't have spells! Ha-ho! Sucker! Okay, do I just play the heal bot to be on curve? Or do I play something that has more stats? Wait a minute, I can actually oh, this is cool. Is this the let's do this. I can actually silence them because it's a demon. Well, let me life tap. You should always draw cards first. Okay, cool. So I can actually silence this. And what do I kill? The Panther or the Trog? I think as tempting as it is to not take 4 damage on this guy, I think we just gotta kill that Panther. I don't think it made any sense to race here, because this is vulnerable to a bunch of mage removal. Polymorph, Fireball, with 6 health, Fireball, Polymorph, Flame Lance. A bunch of stuff. And I do have the card lead here, with some healing and some removal, so I don't know. If I can just play it fair till Onyxia drops, that should win me the game. As long as crazy, terrible things don't happen. Scarlet Crusader passed on a couple of these. Unfortunately, the Scarlet Crusader is really good against this 4-3. Darn. Dread Infernal, eh? Well, I could just trade. Or I could start doing... No, I can't. I'm already so low. I don't think I can afford to just start racing. So, yeah, this seems like a fine... Wait a minute. Hold on. If I do this, though, I missed on the opportunity of playing the Void Caller and getting this down for free. Okay, Did I really just pop myself to kill that thing? Okay. Let's see what happens. Let's see what happens. I shouldn't die this turn. I do have healing to get me back up to 27, so my health is actually fine, although my opponent might not know it. Card-wise, I'm doing fine. I mean, maybe I should just play this and use the Battle Cry, because I do miss out on the Battle Cry. Perhaps I just worried too much about this Void Caller. Alright, so now I think I will just self-pop this thing. Ooh, I can actually Demon Fire that. Demon Fire plus Heal Bot seems fine. Let me see if it's a Mirror Entity first, just out of curiosity. See if it's Effigy or Duplicate, or Counterspell, or Spellbender. That actually tests for a lot of things. So she's going to get 2 Scarlet Crusaders, which is actually not too bad here. Scarlet Crusader is good against my board, although this can wipe out both of them if she doesn't end up killing this thing. Will she just play double Scarlet Crusader here? The funny thing is I can't actually pop this because then I lose the battle cry on this. Okay, she used one of her Scarlet Crusaders. So I can throw the Berserker at the Shredder. This will pop the Shredder. And the Scarlet Crusader. Or I could just go face. Yeah, why don't we just go face here? I got a pretty good board. Oh, wait, Flame Strike. Yeah, I probably shouldn't have walked into Flame Strike like this. Maybe I should have life tapped and played the commander. Okay, no Flame Strike. I catch a bit of a break there. She's gonna play a Blizzard. Oh my god. Why do they always have a Blizzard? That's like a rare. Shouldn't even have it that much. Okay, so Nixia's actually terrible here because I overextended. Wow, this just ended up working all kinds of not. Let's play the commander. Let's see, what does she have? 10 damage? But I can't stop that because I don't really kill anything. Yeah, we're just going to hit her in the face. That's fine. And should I heal my own stuff or my face? Let's heal my face. That's fine. Alright. I probably misplayed that previous turn. I should have maybe popped these shields with my minions and played the Infernal. I don't know. Arcane Explosion, jeez. That's the second arena run in a row that I get blown out by an Arcane Explosion. Oh, Mookla's champion. Oh, God. Alright. Let's see what she wants to do here. If she wants to fight fair or fight dirty, because she can kill pretty much everything except for this. But she's going to actually kill that off. I guess that makes sense. She doesn't want to get burned to death. Okay, is this the time for a Nixia? Let's see. I don't really have any burn in this deck. No Hellfire. I mean, just no spells. Demon Fire and Corruption are my 2 removal cards. I've already played them both. All I have is a Stormwind Knight. Yeah, I just need to hope that this puts out enough pressure that she can't answer that I can tickle her to death. Crap, I misplayed. I should have just forgotten about that stupid Voidwalker and just thrown my other 2 minions at the Crusader's shields, played the Dread Infernal, and just called it a day. Healing, that's not good. Sucks that she had a Blizzard, though, because the freezing my team in place was really, really unfortunate. And then, of course, the Arcane Explosion was bad, too. So, yeah, I mean, you could say I was a bit unlucky in this one. So, she pings a Whelp. This goes up to 5. This goes up to 3. That takes out Onyxia. This kills that thing. So, I have 1, 2, 3, 4 damage left. Interesting. She must have some other reason for doing this. Because she just wasted... Oh my gosh, that was a huge mistake. That was a really, really big mistake. She wasted a ping. She, could have just pinged a Whelp. So she's going to take an extra damage now. Oh, this is not the right board for Matter Bomber. Alrighty. So, unfortunately, this is just a sitting duck here. But I gotta play this. Hopefully it'll land at least 1 barrel on her face. And not kill all of my own whelps. Alright, so 2 of my whelps died and 2 hit her face. So now she can clear out the board. I need my Stormwind Knight. That's my last card that has the kill. Otherwise, she has enough cards that she can just kill everything I play. And oh no, I have a Mad Bomber, which could also theoretically go face. But yeah, Stormwind Knight's my main out. If she actually would be dead if it weren't for this healer. No, she gets 2 more heals, and she still gets. Oh no, she can't. If she replays this, she can't ping. Okay, so that's good at least. Okay, so the question is, can I find that Stormwind Knight? I get 2 out of 13 odds of finding Stormwind Knight for the win here. Alright, for Grizzly, could have been a Scarlet Crusader. Oh yeah, Stormpipe Commando, I forgot about that guy. Whoa! Good thing I drafted him over a Silverhand Regent. Alright, we beat a Mage. Sleepy Bear. Barely. Oh god! Barely getting him. Okay, anyway. Yeah, I misplayed that badly, though. I really shouldn't have played all that stuff out into Flame Strike. She ended up having Blizzard and Arcane Explosion instead of Flame Strike, but it amounts to the same thing. That one turn when I killed her Panther instead of hitting her face with my 6/6, maybe that was a mistake too, because if I'd hit her in the face, she seems not to have had any removal. Granted, I didn't know that, but it's hard to say. I hop trains. Alright, good for you, I guess. I don't think I can keep a corruption in the opening hand. It's just so weak. We'll keep the Farseer even though his battle cry is wasted. Well, the only thing I can make this better is a Worgen Infiltrator, which I, can't expect to have every game. Having a 2-3-4 curve is about as good as I can hope for. Now against a rogue, she can easily tear this to pieces with a backstab and her hero ability. That takes out the grunt, and then, well, no. The backstab takes out this. She needs another backstab to take out the Farseer, but whatever. The point is, rogues are pretty good at cheap removal, so please don't have anything on turn 1. Just pass here. No, don't you, no, stop, meep, thank you. Ooh, tiny out of it. That's actually worth it because if she coins into a 3 health thing, it's worth it to have this. I mean, I could regret not having that 3 power later, but I think I gotta fight for board as much as I can, and that extra power could be relevant. Like, what if she just dropped an Armani Berserker in front of this grunt? I mean, it would just be the most embarrassing thing. So, did I say Armani Berserker? I meant Armani Berserker. Although Armani Berserker is a graphic I'm surprised no one's made yet. Armani Berserker. Like a fancy suit. Anyway, glad she's hitting my face here. So this is only 2/3 wasted instead of totally wasted. The hit also does give me some information. Tells me that she doesn't have deadly poison. Probably, unless her hand is like deadly poison and nothing else, and she was planning to remake the dagger and put the poison on anyway. Wolf Rider kills my Farseer. Well, it could be worse. So I get a really good 4-drop here, and then I have turn 5. I can play both of those. I mean, it might work. What is actually better here, the 5-4 or the 4-5? I think the 4-5 is right, because the 5-4 she can kill with a 2-drop plus Eviscerate. Not that that's necessarily all that likely, but still. Hopefully there's no evil heckler or anything to trade this Yeti with. Ideally, she plays something, I attack it or kill it with the Yeti and then heal it with the Farseer. Shredder, well, it's not ideal, but it'll do, pig. It'll do, because I can hit this and then heal it with my Farseer. Now I can also silence it to stop a 2-drop from popping out. No, I think it's right to just hit this. See what pops out first. 4-3, lame. It's actually really lame. I don't even want to play my 2-2 in front of it. Since I'm not playing this, I should just life tap. Go up a card here. So healing it is only relevant to stop it from dying to the dagger and Fan of Knives. It still dies to the 2-drop that popped out of the Shredder. Well, this was an unlikely event. I mean, I feel like if I had to go back, I'd still make the same move. But now the ball's in her court. She has the initiative for sure here. Had I silenced the Shredder, then I would have had a 4-1 and a 4-3. But had it not been a 4-power minion, 4-power 3-health minion, I could have played the Grunt out in front of it. Then again, if it had been a 2-3, I wouldn't have felt great about playing the Grunt either. So maybe, given that 2-3s, even vanilla 2-3s were bad coming out of this, I should have just maybe silenced the Shredder before attacking into it with my Yeti. At any rate, it's a good thing I played the Yeti and not the Brewmaster. So there's one turn I have to go that kind of sucks, but then I have a turn 7 move. Turn 8 kind of sucks, and then Onyxia. Alright, so she's coining to trigger combo for the Eviscerate. No? I'm sure it was for the Eviscerate. Wow, that was weird. I don't understand exactly why she did all this, but whatever. So now, I could play the Panda to put this back in my hand. That's really dumb. No, we'll just do this. Let's trade there and play a 6-6 for 6. It deals an extra damage to her face because of this guy's drawback, and then she stands to lose 6 health if the 6-6 can hit it. So she needs a Sap or an Assassinate. And then I have another big demon coming down, so I might be able to sneak this one out with big minions. Because this, if I can do something profitable on turn 8, then this is turn 9. Card buys I'm okay. She has the lead on the turn. She's playing, or she's up to play. But I have the lead on the board. I've used 2 of my healing cards. I have 1 heal bot. Could have had a second. I forget what I took over it.
Well met.
Alright. So, unfortunately, I've already played this. So I can't quite you know, get the free kill on this recruit. But then again, I could just kill the, I could just kill the regent. Sure, let's do that. Do I want to play? So I can just play this, or I can play the Berserker, the Grunt, and tap. I think I'm definitely doing this. The Grunt's a really tempting play because it holds the fort really well. Well, I guess the recruit plus the dagger kills the Grunt. This doesn't really hold it that well. I really should just play this. Let's not overthink it. So she can take me down to 12, down to 11. I actually don't have my heals here, so she could burn me out. She could race me because this is 12 damage. She only has 5, but I'm much lower starting out if I don't get my heal bot soon. Yeah, that recruit makes a difference because it plus the dagger kills my Grunt, which stopped me from playing the Grunt. I could have pandaed the Infernal just to heal it up and have the kill for this recruit later, but it wasn't going to kill the Wrathguard, so I don't think it was worth it. Okay, so this is normally a good minion. Luckily, I have the minion play to kill it. Looks like she is racing here. Makes sense. I might get burned out. Man. I think she probably should race me here. That's probably the right play. Love to get a... I've already used both Farseers. One Farseer was wasted, one went on a Yeti. Okay. Well, this definitely has to happen. The question is, do I just kill this, or do I also get greedy and kill the, or do I get greedy and kill the recruit first? I think it makes sense to kill this because it protects my 6-4. And I hit her in the face for 6. Alright, so here, let's do this. It loses to the recruit and the dagger, which does suck, but what are you going to do? And then, should I life tap here? Down to 10? I would have 4 mana. Alright, I'm going to life tap. Alright, feeling pretty good about taking this taunt. So I have a bit of a wall here to prevent charge creatures at least, and I am winning on cards. Onyxia is a little weak because I'm only going to get 3 whelps out of her. But still, as this shows, you know, 1/1s are nothing to sneer at. So, hopefully the heal bot is one of my upper cards here, because I don't know how much more I can life tap before I start just dying to eviscerate. Maybe I can life tap like one more time if I've got taunters. But I could just die to nowhere, this is the problem, and I don't want to risk that at this stage. Okay, now she has to watch her health as well, because I do have 11 damage on the table, so she's down to where I'm at if she doesn't give me anything that I need to really kill. This is pretty good to see because it's junk at this point. And that, unfortunately, is a pretty strong card. The Squire plus the dagger kills the bear, and that puts me down to 6. I could get burned out. 6, 8, 11. Can't kill her. Alright, we're going to hedge our bets here. I am going to kill the Squire with my Doomguard so that the Grizzly stands in front of the Knight. I do deal less damage to her this way. I actually don't know where the whelps appear. They appear on each side of Onyxia, so that's the right play to play around backstab. So, if she can silence this or otherwise kill it, but let's say she has an owl to silence, she hits me for 5. She has then 7 mana to deal 5 damage, she could easily kill me. Otherwise, I've got 14, 15, 16, 17, 18 damage, so I do have lethal here if she just ignores all my stuff. But she doesn't have to kill that much of my stuff in order to, stop lethal. Okay, so she killed that thing, and now she's threatening lethal. She has 13 damage here, and I'm out of taunts. Uh-oh. Well, crap. It's kind of unfortunate here, but I have to throw Onyxia at the Kraken, don't I? What is this? 8, 9, 10, 11 damage? 5 left. Anything I have that does 5 damage? Nope. Didn't take that Reckless Rocketeer. So Obviously, I can't let this hit me. So yeah, I just have to do this. And then it'd be crazy not to kill the 4-1. So do I play the Raider here? I think actually I do, because it's huge. And it turns my life tap into a kind of, you know, 2 damage. Into a kind of steady shot, which might be important for getting the final blow. I'm hoping she can't deal 8 damage with 4 cards. Obviously, there is stuff like Arcane Golem, Cold Blood. That'll finish me here. Alright, so this, you know, it does kind of suck. I was sort of close to killing her. Now I have to fight fair. I have to kill everything she plays. This, well, this is where I'm going to use my Spellbreaker. I definitely don't want these spiders popping out. That's just super annoying. Can I life tap down to 6? I mean, each time I life tap, it's just getting scarier and scarier. Alright, so here I think we silence this. I do have the mana for a life tap. No, I don't think I'm going to do it. I'm going to keep my Kvaldir Raider's health high. She couldn't do 8 damage last turn. I see no reason why she'd be able to do it this turn necessarily. Probably should have put this guy here to protect the Raider from Betrayal. Sprint is good to see because there's not much she could now do with 3 mana unless she also has a preparation in there. Am I threatening lethal? 6, 11, 50. I am threatening lethal, so she has to do some good blocking. This cannot make any sort of a difference. She's dead. Unless there's like a what if she had like a shield bearer here? No, I'd still kill her. Alright. Doing good. With high quality minions and no removal. It's definitely not a 12-win kind of strategy. How are my quests doing? Oh, I have a mage quest, and then I did the game-winning quest, so it's just the expensive minions quest. Okay, I have kind of not been playing Hearthstone for about a week, so I got this other game called Age of Decadence. Oh man, that game is really, really good. I'm gonna do a video on it soon. I highly recommend it. It's kind of expensive. It's like $30, but it's just they got an amazing story, and there's really no other game quite like it. It's like very story-driven. The combat system's very difficult and intense, and it's really cool that you can like play through as lots of different factions. So like if you play with like one, you know, guild, you end up like assassinating somebody, but if you play as someone else, you can like prevent that person's assassination, and then like things go totally differently depending on which things you do. It's just a very, very rich game. Kind of reminds me of like a modern Planescape Torment, except even more focused on story and talking and not combat. Anyway, we're up against a Hunter here. Difficult matchup, of course. Warlock versus Hunter is one of the toughest matchups in Hearthstone. I think the only thing worse than this is Warrior versus Paladin, my nemesis. This trap, I mean, probably Freezing Trap. That seems like the most logical trap to play early on, or Bear Trap, which is really annoying. I can't play around it, though. Shit, it's Bear Trap. I mean, that sucks, for sure. So, yeah, he just gets a free kill on this and my Lights Champion. You know, I probably messed up. I had a feeling it was probably Bear Trap, and I was like, yeah, whatever, I just played it anyway. But really? The Bear now gets to kill a couple of my minions. It's not good. I should have. I mean, that's a really logical trap to play early on when you don't have anything else going on. Wow, he actually deadly shots my dude. That's fantastic. So here, I don't see much of a reason to play the Regent and kill the bear when I could just kill it with Demon Fire instead. Obviously, Mortal Coil would have been better, but I wasn't offered those. So next turn, I'm playing either this if it can do some good, or this and life tapping otherwise. And then we got some pretty good minions. Okay, well that's actually perfect for Stormpike Commando MVP right here. Alright, we can go for the Matter Bomber Gambit. Okay, what are the odds of killing a Cult Master? Oh man, that's hard. It's too hard to do off the top of my head. Shit. Because the reason it's hard is that the bombs stop being able to hit it after it dies, so I'm not going to count it. I just don't know what the odds were, and this is obviously 100% odds, so I'm willing to pay the stats price. Plus, this can deal up to 5 damage anyway, if you factor in the Dread Infernal. Alright, this is another Bear Trap. Well, this time I have an answer for it, so that's fine. This could also be Explosive Trap because it kills the Commando. So I'd actually rather see a Bear Trap here. Unfortunately, it is Explosive. Alright. So here, this is the biggest body, but I'm wasting the Battle Cry. This, I think, is a mistake because I'm really not planning to life tap anytime soon. So I'm just going to play this guy. It's got Divine Shield. It hits for 4. He's got 6 cards. I got 6 cards. My life tapping days are mostly over. I've got like 1 more life tap. Alright, so Ball of Spiders. I actually have not seen this card played yet. I know about it, but I haven't actually seen it played. It's not too bad. He's going to get 3 beasts here. Wait a minute. I can actually go for the Matter Bomber. But no, let's just kill them all. Whatever. I lose my Divine Shield, but I was likely to lose the Divine Shield anyway. So he gets 3 beasts in his hand. Probably one of them will be something good. And I gotta go for a race now, don't I? Because I got 10 damage on the table. Hopefully his beasts don't help. It's just about to say, hopefully there's no Tundra Rhino. Oh my god, he's actually gonna clear my board. That's unacceptable. Shit. I really needed my board to not get cleared here. Because if I could have done 10 damage to him, I could have actually raced him out. Alright, Matter Bomber, it's all up to you, bud. You really need to not miss this. Come on, Matter Bomber. Matter Bomber. Oh, thank god. Okay, I wouldn't have minded if more barrels hit him instead of me, but this'll do, Pig, this'll do. Could have played the Regent, but I'm probably going to drop Onyxia next turn, so I don't even want 1/1 recruits. Call Pet. Alright, so he draws a card. It's like a cycling card that might be ramp. In the arena, it seems unlikely. This is good, because my Matter Bomber can kill it. I can also race here. I can silence it, hit him for 8. I'm going to do it. And then what else am I doing? Probably this and life tap. So let's do that first.
Well met.
Always draw cards first. I'm going to go for it. It's a little risky because he can hit me down to 12. But then again, what are the odds he's going to deal 12 damage to me? That's a bit of a tall mark to pull off. He can, of course, do the Hounds. That's 5 damage, but still that's 7 more damage that he needs. Okay, what trap am I afraid of? None, really. Please no Defender of Argus or anything. I got a pretty dumb thing here. Explosive Trap, I still kill him through the Explosive Trap. Misdirection, I kill him through that. Bear Trap, I kill him through that. Do I? Let's see, he kills this. I attack Bear Trap, this has to go. I only have 7 damage. I don't kill him through a Bear Trap, as a matter of fact. So he has to kill my Matter Bomber. And then I do not kill him through a Bear Trap. I do kill him through Explosive, but not Bear, because I have no way to remove that Bear. And he should have actually killed my Matter Bomber and just passed, because with that trap, he doesn't know how I was going to play around it. Great golden reward there. I think that was a premature concession. Alright, well, it looks like card quality is carrying the day, but you know what? After having a bad run of it, I am going to give myself some gosh darn credit for making some good draft choices. Stormpike Commando is not, a card that I think is widely considered a powerhouse, but I took him because I was lacking removal over something good, like a Silverhand Regent, which is a pretty tempting card. And he's been pretty clutch both times. Well, one time he gave me the win, and one time he killed a Cult Master. We're up against Asphodel the Hunter. I don't remember the other guy's name, so I can't remember if this one's different or not. I think keeping Corruption's a mistake. Well, I need minions. A minion early on will kill something just as much as Corruption will. But it will also, potentially give me an advantage. Oh god, please don't have a turn 1. Oh god. Well, alright, so I have nothing to do except pass and life tap. Oh god. Onyxia, I gotta say, I think she's shown up every single game, which is cool and all, but, damn. I might have to YOLO this Farseer with the coin and just hope that I get another playable card. Oh god. I can't afford to life tap. It's just too slow. I need this to contest his 3-drop. If I have to life tap on turn 3, then so be it, but I just don't think I could afford a life tap there. I just have to hope I get something playable. Scarlet Crusader, man, seen a lot of those today. So that, of course, wrecks my 3-drop. And I got a Grunt. Interesting. Well, I'll take it. It does die to the shield, but it protects this thing long enough to maybe kill the squire and get my card back that way. Because she goes up a card killing this, but if I go up, or sorry, he goes up a card killing this, but if I go up a card killing that, then it's sort of even. Alright, so we both have a mechanical Yeti here. Hard to say, really, who's got the advantage. I don't think the Spellbreaker makes any sense. So if his Yeti kills my Farseer, then my Yeti can kill his Yeti. But he's got the play here. Ah, so he gets to kill the Yeti and the Farseer. Well, we're going to have to throw down a Matter Bomber and hope it lands 2 bombs on this Yeti. Otherwise, I'm probably just going to lose this. Because this deck can't afford to not win on the board. Okay. It's not, ends up being even worse than I was expecting it to be. Alright, here goes. Oh man, I need one more barrel here. No, it's so bad. So this now kills my bomber, and then the Dread Infernal's useless. He's pounding me for 4 damage per turn. Can't afford to play the heal bug because I'm falling behind on the board too much. Yeah, this game just sucked. I don't think there's anything I could have done in the draft or in this game to not lose horribly. I mean, I mulliganed. Well, I mulliganed to Corruption. I guess, you know what? If I had kept that fucking Corruption, then I could have corrupted his Scarlet Crusader and called it a day. He's just now going to go face, isn't he? Man. Yeah, I don't think there's anything I can do here. 9 damage. I'm down to 8 health. Alright, well. Gonna have to hope the heal bot somehow does it, but honestly, I'm only at 14 health. He still hits me for 9, 11, 13. This is really not good. Actually, there's no reason to kill the 4. I have to kill that thing. I could play the Cloak Field on the Infernal to keep it around longer, but might as well just play this thing. Alright, so he's got 8, 10, 12 damage. 2 more damage wins him the game on the spot. Can't complain too much. Honestly, 3 games is more than I was expecting for this deck. So even if I lose 3 games in a row now after going up to a very improbable 3-0, I really just can't complain. So, is this the kill? He's certainly playing like it. Although he could just be, you know, he's just threatening lethal with Steady Shot him. It's like a case where if I don't have more healing, which I don't because I passed on that second heal bot, I just lose. So it's a pretty sensible line of play. Can I kill him? 6, 9, 12. That was... Whoa! Okay. So on this board, to hit himself 3 times in a row, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. The odds are 1 in 9 cubed, which is 729. So it's actually the same odds as that one time when my Matter Bomber killed a water elemental. That was equally unlikely. Of course, the odds of the Matter Bomber hitting anything 3 times in a row are only 1 in 81. That was still pretty crazy. Well, let's see what we can do here, because obviously it doesn't matter what happens. Yeah, I just needed to be able to do some more damage to him throughout the game. So I needed 10 more damage somewhere. I don't think I could have had it this game. Alright, well, it was pretty good run. And what the hell, let's do one more game. We have got enough time. It was kind of slow starting out, but then it ended up speeding up a little bit. Cannot complain. Oh, I should have played another big minion. Did I have any more? No, I don't think I had any more 5 or more mana minions. So yeah. If I get up to 4 wins, I'll be pretty ecstatic with this. My Warlock runs in the Grand Tournament have been 4 and 5. My average number of wins is down to 5.7, which is just really, really sad. Had a really good run going, but then I just started sucking with everything. It's been kind of depressing. So this is kind of an encouraging run, because the arena gave me crap. Well, kind of. It gave me good minions, but it gave me no spells, so that's crap in the holistic sense. I have not fought any paladins, have I? That's actually pretty lucky. Okay, so I can actually keep this thing. I'm going to do it. I have to do this kind of stuff to be able to do well. So the hope is that she doesn't play any 3 health 2 drops. So I can kill it with Demon Fire on turn 2. And then I can coin this out on turn 3 if she kills it and I get a 6/6, and hopefully that lets me snowball. The Matter Bomber is a nice addition to my hand. I could actually coin it out, but let's not do that, especially now that I have Corruption. She plays a minion. I can cast Corruption on it. She hits, on her turn, she just hits me in the face, or whatever. And then, Corruption pops. The question is, do I, use Corruption or Demon Fire here? I think I'm going to go for the Demon Fire here rather than the Corruption, because the Corruption will kill anything later. And it's also cheaper. Gives me some flexibility. So is that a mirror entity? Well, if it is, she's going to get a 3-4 out of the deal, which I'm okay with.
Wanted.
Spellslinger. Alright, so we're both going to have 3-4s. I got a Vaporize, which isn't that great. But I guess it's better than nothing. So we play the Void Caller. She can. It's not Mirror Entity. She can run in with Spellslinger, ping it. I get a Deep Dread Infernal. The Battle Cry doesn't pop, so I still have to use 6 damage and take 3 damage back to kill the Spellslinger. Or I can just go face and play unfairly. I will regret it if this ends up being a Vaporize. Very, very much. But what are the odds it's Vaporize? This is just from Spellslinger, so it doesn't say anything about her deck. Most likely stuff, it's not Mirror Entity, Duplicate Effigy, Vaporize, Ice Armor. I mean, there's a lot of things I guess it could be. Alright, so she doesn't end up killing this thing. I don't have to... Actually, I can't get the Dread Infernal down. I have to do something else this turn. I think the most logical thing is just to kill Mr. Bitey and play the Yeti. The Yeti owns this board. That also tested for Duplicate and Effigy, so now this is actually more likely to be Ice Armor or Vaporize. Which means if this thing did come down, I'd really use it to mop up minions rather than having it die to the Vaporization. Next turn, what do I want to do? Play the Cobra in preparation for killing big 6-drops. Well, the Cobra's not that likely to live with this stuff hanging around. The Yeti can only kill one of these, not the other. Although I am going to get this guy to help me kill stuff too, so that's good. Okay, so at the moment I can kill her board, but she still has her full 5 mana to play. Shadow Step, not bad. So she can replay this now for 2 mana and still have 3 mana left over. That makes Cobra look even worse. Spider Type, pretty good minion. She's got lots of 3-4s here. And she's continuing to put out damage. Pretty smart. Alright, well, I can't go for her face. I think that would be a little bit irresponsible. So we'll kill her 3-4s. Fighting fair here because I'm afraid of this being Vaporize. And I could play Mad Bomber. It's good if it kills Mr. Bitey. It's bad if it kills my own Yeti. The Cobra will cause her to probably have to ping. Or I could just play this guy and kill Mr. Bitey that way. I mean, that seems fine. I could even corrupt this, but that seems pretty stupid. She's probably going to run this in to something and ping anyway. Then again, if she does it to this thing would have actually, this thing ends up living. The hope is if she plays a 6-drop, I can just kill it with the Dread Infernal, although it wouldn't kill a Boulderfist Ogre. It would kill Crusher and Volcanic Drake. Although the Volcanic Drake wouldn't cost 6, it would cost 4 because you could throw the mechanic at this. Abomination. Alright, so that's a board clear for me, unfortunately. Wait, no it's not. Hold on, what am I even talking about? This is weird. She should have used this to damage my stuff more. As it is, I can throw away the thing that was going to die anyway. And now this thing lives, so it can finally kill off that menace. This is attack. I really would have liked 1 health. See if it's Vaporized. Hopefully it's Ice Armor. It is a Vaporize, though. Alright, so what we do here, I think, is either play the Cobra and a Vaporize or the Bomber and the Cobra. Let's go for the Bomber and the Cobra because... darn. Because this gives me more board presence. I'd rather have this than the Vaporize, which wouldn't probably be relevant for the time being anyhow.
I am the dancing
Fencing Coach. Not the greatest card. She does get a free ping here, but it's not that useful at the moment. She might have had something bigger that she didn't want to play because of the Cobra. So She works the Cobra down, so I'm going to have to use the Mad Bomber to kill the coach. Kind of a lack of options here, unfortunately. Oh, thank you, Yeti. That is a perfect top deck. So I can life tap or I can vaporize. I'm going to go ahead and just life tap, or not, sorry, not life tap. Not life tap, I'm going to vaporize here. I'm a little bit low against a mage with a ton of cards. I don't particularly want to commit to life tapping here, given that I had a reasonable alternative usage for my mana. If I hadn't had the vaporize, I would have definitely life tapped, though. So the Cobra's still around, doesn't quite die to ping. She can't play anything huge. Looks like she's going to play a mech here. Nope. Maybe? Ah, she does. Okay. Ah, my god, that's really annoying. Damn, so I'm forced to take the extra damage from this Cogmaster. Well, so the Yeti either drops to 1 health or gets frozen. I think I'd rather have it be frozen. No sense playing... Yeah, I think since I got this bot, I might as well just life tap here, right? Interesting. So I can actually now use this guy. And I will totally do that. So we're going to do this. Keep the Cobra up. Now this does run into Flame Strike. But so be it. If she Flame Strikes, then she Flame Strikes. But I think that if she doesn't have the Flame Strike or the Blizzard, this is a really strong move because it keeps the Cobra up. And I feel like she's got some big minion that she hasn't been playing because of the Cobra. Like she passed on turn 7 with 4 mana. She played a Fencing Coach and pinged, and that was it. Oh, she does have the Flame Strike. Damn it. Alright, well, we're going to have a Nixie on an empty board here, which is pretty solid. And I do have the bot, so unless she has double Fireball in her hand, she can kill me actually now with a double Fireball ping. No, she can't. Wait, she can't. Fireball ping is only 14 damage. She would have to attack with this, and this is a Vaporize, so this thing is dead if it attacks me. So I actually don't die here. Well, that's a pretty credible threat. Unfortunately, this thing ekes out the Vaporize. Alright. How do we do this? I think I have to take a hit from this thing and put Corruption on it. I think that's the only thing I can do. So, definitely gonna pop the shield. Whack. Wait a minute, why didn't I just kill it with Onyxia? Oh wait, I didn't want to kill it with Onyxia because I think it makes sense for me to get that 8 damage in. Alright, so let's, do I life tap and play this? Or do I play this guy, which is bigger, and then I don't life tap? If I do this, and I put Corruption on it. Wait, I'm down to 7 health. No, I need to play the... gotta play the heal bot here. I think I messed up. I should have probably, put the Whirling Blades onto something. And just dealt an extra damage. Since I'm kind of in that mode of trying to tickle the enemy to death. Well, okay, so as long as I have at least 1 minion alive, hopefully no more Flame Strikes and Blizzards. This is 1 damage, and this is 1 damage, so I only need 8 more damage. So let's say she uses this to kill Onyxia. I have the 8 damage. She has to ping this. Hopefully there's no Arcane Explosions. If I see a ping on this, that means no Flame Strike. Oh, thank God. Okay, so I think we have lethal here. Because she has no taunt or healing. Very good, very good. Alright, so I gotta be careful how you order this. It's very important that you attack with your whelps before you play the Dread Infernal. And so yeah, had I put the Whirling Blades on last turn, I guess she would have just pinged whichever one had the blades. But no, if I had put it on a whelp, she had to ping Onyxia. I would have not needed this Dread Infernal to finish her off with. So slight misplay there. Didn't get punished for it this time. Well, thanks for watching. Hope that makes up for some of the crappy runs I've had lately. And we'll just pretend that there is no other video because I'm sure I'm going to just lose the next 2 games. Anyway, enjoy the moment while it lasts, guys. I'll see you again soon. Take care.